Welcome to False Crime episode number 1. To my knowledge, it's the first false crime podcast where none of the actions were done in real life. This is all fiction. On June 18th, 1942, a woman named Roxanne Blacksand successfully stole $1 billion. This is how she did it. Over the course of a decade, she slowly built pieces to a massive reusable railgun. The slugs were big enough to destroy just about anything with its sheer size, crushing anything it hits rather than the traditional piercing through the target, causing critical damage. No amount of armor could stop it. The railgun fired the bullet into the air at incredible speeds, only for it to fall back down, crushing the target. Using this homemade weapon, she successfully held everything within its range hostage. Doing so, she demanded $1 billion. After a 5-hour standoff, she got her money. Then she deconstructed her weapon into small, easy, reusable pieces and tried to leave. This is when authorities tried to stop her, but she put her railgun back together fast enough to warn authorities to not make any more advances. Where she is now, nobody knows, but the money has been scattered around. Some of it was donated, some of it brought to multiple different banks, stuffed between random bills, and even some convenience stores across the country have some of the bills that were taken. There is no way to trace them back to her, as they were scattered around the country within the week. Roxanne managed to keep the money, presumably. She also is off the grid. There were a few close calls, as some people claim to have seen her, but to no avail. Too many people look similar, plus with the money she took, it's possible she could have an entirely new identity. Due to the sheer amount of money taken from random people, essentially about 100,000 people lost about $10,000 in an instant. After a week, most of the prices in the area had to drop a tiny bit in order to keep up sales. Today, that would be like losing $172,483.44. Understandably, a big blow to the local economy, assuming inflation calculators are correct.